Good afternoon, my name is Amanda, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about Quizlet. Quizlet is a mobile and web-based study application where you can create flashcards to use in your classes. When we start out on Quizlet, we are at our home page where you first have to log in to see. Students and teachers can create a free account using their school email. At the top of our page, we have our Quizlet logo at the left. Next, we have our home page button. This takes us to the home page where we can see our recently accessed study sets. To the right of our homepage is our Textbook Solutions tab. I'm not going to delve into this today because you have to pay to see your textbook solutions. Then we have our Your Library tab. When we click on Your Library, you can see your study sets, explanations, courses, folders, and classes. When we go under the Study Sets section, we have our The Hunger Games Chapter 1 study set that I had made as an example. When we click on this, that takes us to our study set. Here we can see our flashcards that we have made. Under this section, you can choose to study flashcards, such as what we have up here. We can also choose to study using our Learn tab. When we click on this, we are allowed to choose how we want to learn. Here we have a matching game where we have our main character and we have to choose the matching term. In this case, that would be who is the protagonist. When we get an answer right, we get a green check mark, but if we get an answer wrong, we get a red X. I'm going to exit out of this. Here we can tell Quizlet how we feel about the terms we just studied. Once we exit out, we are back at our study set. Here we can complete a test. This is a practice test that allows you to work on your confidence with the answers here. I'm now going to exit out of the test section. Back in our study set section, we can also choose matching. Next, we have our matching section, which is a game that allows us to practice our flashcard answers. Here, we can click and drag our answers. I'm going to exit out of this section. Now we are back at our study set. If we scroll, we can see all of the terms. Here, we can also click to hear the audio of this question. We can favorite this question, and we can also edit this question. At the very bottom, we can add or remove terms. I am now going to scroll to the top. I am now going to go back to the Your Library tab. After study sets, we have explanations, which is a paid option, so I'm not going to talk about that today. Then we have our courses tab. Under courses, we can go to pre-added courses. I have an English 112 from the University of Saskatchewan one here. And under this courses tab, you can see the different study set folders. To the right of courses, we have our folders. I have created The Hunger Games folder. When we click on this, we have access to study sets that have been added to this folder. Here I have the Hunger Games Chapter 1 study set that we were working on before. Back up under the Your Library tab, we can go to Classes. And this is the tab I find most helpful. Here we have our ELA B10. When we click on this, we can see folders that are used in this class, such as the Hunger Games. When we click on this folder, we can see our Chapter 1 questions. When we go back to our Classes tab, we can also see the different sets up here, as well as the members in this class. So right now, I'm the only member as the class admin, but you can share this class with different people. So if I were to be teaching a class, I would put this link up on the board and allow students to join. You can copy this link and send it out to people. In the top right section of our page right here, we can add sets, we can add members, and we can also add folders. We can also edit the sets that are here. We can send out notifications and reports, and then we can also delete sets and remove members. At the top of our page, we have our Create tab under the blue button. When we click on this, we can create a study set, a folder, or a class. I'm going to demonstrate how to create a study set. Here, we can create a new study set. We can add a title, such as The Hunger Games Chapter 2, a description, as well as your school name and course title. If you pay, you can add a label and a diagram. However, with the free option, you can still add visual pictures. For our first question, we are going to ask who is the male tribute chosen at the reaping, and that would be Peter Malark. You can add more flashcards by scrolling to the bottom and pressing Add Card. You need at least 2 questions to create a set, and once you feel confident, you can press the Create button, which will allow you to save and create the set. Here we are taken back to the study set page. When you feel confident with your studying for the day, you can click your profile picture and the tab will bring out several options. Here you can log out before closing off your computer. Thank you for joining me today for learning about Quizlet. It's a really great application that can be used for online or in-person classes.